I want you to listen to what the decertified president of Colombia said about how America is destroying itself with racism. That he also spoke about their lack of action when it comes to Israel and what they're doing to the Palestinians. He also mentioned how the violent war against drugs in his country was ineffective and they had to try another approach. But this brought to mind what someone who worked on the Nixon administration said about how they use the drugs in America to target and terrorize the Black American community. Check this out.
Missiles that have killed some 70,000 people in Gaza, the lack of action on the climate crisis. All this is linked, and all this has the same cause. Migration is simply an excuse so that a rich society, rich, white, and racist, believes itself to be the superior race and is not realizing that its leaders are leading it to the abyss, to its own distinction, together with the rest of humanity. Violent war against drugs was a failure, and I replace it with an effective anti-trafficking policy.
But the system of racial control didn't just disappear, it evolved. It found a new, quieter language, law and order. In the 70s, President Nixon declared a war on drugs. Years later, a top Nixon aide, John Richmond, admitted the chilling truth behind it. He said, "We knew we couldn't make it illegal to be either against the war or black, but by getting the public to associate the blacks with heroin and then criminalize them both heavily, we can disrupt those communities. We could arrest their leaders, raid their homes, break up their meetings, and vilify them night after night on the evening news. Did we know we were lying about the drugs? Of course we did. When I tell you about intentionally stigmatizing us, associating us with everything negative, like they force-fed us, the crack. Our community was heavily involved in being crack addicts. And then later on, years later, I find out that our people weren't the crack addicts.